It's your boy, bro, on a bike. I'm gonna give y'all a tour of what's on my bike. I'm also gonna let you know what's in my saddlebag when I go on my bike tours or when I'm just riding around. But this is generally what's always on my bike. This is my bike. It's the main attraction. It's a Specialized Cirrus Elite 2017. Really like it. 700C wheels. Has a carbon fork. It's cut down on the weight. Disc brakes. Zerts inserts that are supposed to dampen the vibration from the road while you're riding. Got it in the navy blue color. They had another color, but I just really like this color. We got 9 speed in the back, 2 chain rings in the front. On hills, I'd like a little more gear ratio on it, but it does its job. It gets me up the hills. It has a matte finish to the paint, which I really like also. Really like the disc brakes. Whether it's raining, whether you happen to be foolish enough to ride in the snow, we'll stop. It's kind of hard with the regular V brakes or padded brakes. It cuts down on your stopping power, but with the disc brakes, none of that really matters. You're gonna stop regardless. The frame size is a large, which is good for me. The seat pole still has a bunch of space in it. It has a nice position. I have lower back pain, so when I'm riding the bike, I can't be hunched over too low. The position is perfect. It gives me no back pain after a ride. You can mount fenders to it if you want. It's ready for plug and play fender mounts, both in the front and in the back. It has internal wiring, so most of the wiring goes through the inside of the bike rather than being outside. The rear brake and the front brake is through the outside. All right, so that's it for the bike, and I guess now I'll show you a little other stuff. We'll start from the handlebars down. So that's a Hornit electric bike horn. It makes like a chirping sound, like almost like birds are chirping. It's really loud. People seem to get out of the way when they hear it, so I like it. It's battery powered. It comes with this button right here. That button is what you press to activate it. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna activate it now. My children are down, they're taking a nap, so don't wanna wake them up. Got this from either eBay or Amazon. Next we have my Cygolite light. It comes with different settings. It's USB chargeable. Let me go back to this again. It's not USB rechargeable. You actually have to put batteries in it. But I've had it for over a year, haven't had to change the batteries yet, so it's good. This right here, once again, it's the Cygolite light. As you can see, it has these lights, which are those low-level LED lights, and then it has the bright LED light there. So it's 2 lights working in one. Really like it. On those really early in the morning rides or really late at night rides, people see you, you see the people. These are the Ergon GP4 grips and bar ends. The grips are really good. They have that long flat piece that keeps your hand in a great position so your wrist isn't scrunched up, so your wrist isn't in pain after your ride. They're really great. You're going on a long ride, 20-30 miles. If your hands get tired, you can just change positions. It gives you that rest that you need to keep going without feeling that fatigue immediately. This is my cell phone mount. So this is how the actual mount looks. It's all silicone, but it has really great grip. I have mounted it down here. I don't like to mount it down there because, as you can see, when I went on my last bike tour, it scratched up my bike frame. So just keep that in mind if you get this. So basically, sturdy, has that metal rod that goes straight through to be the platform for your phone. You just take it, you put it on any round surface. Normally I use it on this part. You put it on, just take this piece, wrap it around. That's all you need to do. It's in place. From there, you just take your phone. Just to know the size of my phone, this is the Galaxy S7 Edge with the Mophie case on it. Take that, wrap it around, hook it on the side, and you're good to go. This phone is going nowhere. It's not gonna move, it's not gonna tilt over, it's not gonna go sideways. It goes exactly where you put it, and I like it because it doesn't get in the way of the frame. You still have full access to your bike. But like I said, this is really good because it's really simplistic. It's a minimalist case and it goes nowhere. Only thing it doesn't have, of course, if you get caught in the rain, you're gonna have to put your phone away because it has no type of rain protection. My phone is usually always mounted on there, but when it's not, I just strap it down and it's out of the way. Normally if I'm going somewhere for a decent distance, I have my speaker mounted on my bike. It's mounted upside down, and that's because the buttons to the speaker are on the top. So if I mounted it right side up, I wouldn't be able to access the buttons for the speaker. But the way I mounted it to my bike is I just take 2 regular zip ties, the same as you would use for wires and stuff like that. Take those, I mount them, put the speaker under, wrap them around the speaker, just tighten them up a little bit. Normally I cut the ends off so they don't stick out, and that speaker is going nowhere and it doesn't get in the way while you're pedaling. As you can see from the top down, it sticks out maybe 1/4 of an inch from each side. And this is the Altec Lansing, I think it's the mini Omni speaker. The sound comes out from both sides of it. It's also waterproof, so you don't have to worry about that getting caught in the rain. It's drop proof, waterproof, it floats. It's good to go. Perfect for biking, and it's lightweight. The sound on it is really loud. We have my light. It's a specialized stick is what it's called. It's a USB light. That's how you charge it. Hopefully I have some juice in it. Oh, I do. Juice. Really bright. Really, really bright. Has the different settings. The flash. Has the quick flash. Has almost a strobe flash. Has the singular strobe flash. Then it's off. Love this light for the simple fact that it has no extra cords that you have to use for it. When you want to charge it, you simply flip this under, and that's your USB. So the actual light itself is USB. It's called the Specialized Stix, S-T-I-X. They have one for your front too as a headlight. There it is. They have one that you can use as a headlight too, but I don't feel like it's bright enough. But I like it because it goes on really easy. When you take it off, you charge it, you plug it in any USB, put it back on your bike. This is the mount for it. It's just a silicone mount, just like the cell phone mount. Lift that flap up, stick it down, push it in. Your light isn't going anywhere. You're good. This seat, I actually love it. This is great because it has a cutout down here. It alleviates all that pressure. So all the pressure is on your sit bones. This seat is also a gel seat. As you can see, that's vented there. Air comes through the front of that seat and goes up, so it kind of helps with cooling you off on the summer day. Also, the seat, if it sits out in the sun, it doesn't get hot. So you can leave your bike sitting out in the sun, jump back on it. You don't have to wait for your seat to cool down. You won't burn your nether region sitting on your bike seat. This is the Cell Royale Respire Athletic. It's really slim, but it has the cushion where you need it. Next we have the water bottle cage. There's nothing special about this. Just a regular plain water bottle cage. They have more expensive ones that cut down on weight on your bike, but I'm not racing. I'm just riding for fitness, riding for fun. I didn't need a lightweight carbon fiber bottle cage. It just doesn't make sense. All right, this is the bike pump. So this is a specialized mini hand pump made for the press the valve, which my tires are. There are better pumps out here. You can actually get the CO2 pumps, which are a little better, but this hand pump works pretty well when you need it. I actually purchased it initially because it just went with the color scheme of my bike. I've used it, it works, it does its job. It does what you would expect a pump this size. It's really small. As you can see, it fits comfortably in the palm of my hand, gets the job done. The tires. So they are specialized Armadillo anti-flat tires. They have a hardened material in the rubber that helps protect you from getting puncture flats, from glass, rocks, thorns, stuff like that. Since I've had these tires, I have not had a flat yet, and it's been over a year. When these wear out, I'm gonna buy another set. The only thing I don't like is that the tires that came with this bike had a reflective tape around it for visibility at night. These don't, but you'll be all right. The only other thing that I changed on this bike was the pedals. The good thing about these, and it came in handy when I was doing the Staten Island bike tour, is that one side is for the clip-in shoes, the other side is just a flat platform pedal. When I forgot my clip-in shoes for the bike tour, I was able to still ride comfortably because it has the platform side. Otherwise, if I was just riding on a pedal that had two sides like this, it would have been a very hard day for me. These are the Shimano SPD. They're really comfortable, especially if you're new to clip-in shoes. You actually feel a big difference when you're riding with these on. Just remember when you come into a stop, when you first start wearing them, unsnap your bike because you'll stop and not realize that you're stuck to your bike and you'll fall over. Nobody wants that. I've been that guy like 3 or 4 times. So people looking at me like, why did he fall off his bike if he's not moving? It's It's not fun, not fun at all. Now, I guess I'll take you guys to my bike bag. It's a specialized saddle bag. Don't know what the specific model is. Like I said, if I find it, I'll put the name in the description. Let me take it off the bike and just show you guys what's in there. This is what I have in my bike bag, what I normally carry. I film with my GoPro while I'm riding, so I always keep 2 extra batteries in, depending on how long the ride is. I hate running out of battery when I'm in the middle of a ride. Definitely need a tire lever, 2 tire levers if you're gonna be changing your tires out there. I have a patch kit, don't really like using it. I'd rather just change the tire and keep it moving. So you need your 2 tire levers. I carry gloves, because if I have to do something with the chain or something with the cassette, I can use my gloves without having getting my hands greasy and then getting my handlebars greasy. Definitely need a multi-tool. I believe I got this from eBay. Has all your different tools on it that you may need. Screwdriver, you know, you got your Phillips head, your flat head. This one also comes with bits to put on here for your bolts. Also comes with a chain brake, everything that you need to fix something really quick while you're on the go. As I said, I'd rather just change the tire rather than sitting there fixing a flat. So if I change the tire, even if the hand pump only gets it up to a certain pressure, I can still just get to a gas station, put air in it, and go ahead about my business. So I keep not 1, but 2 tubes with me. Even though, like I said, I haven't caught a flat since I got these tires, but I keep 2 with me, just in case. You never know what's gonna happen. And as I said, a patch kit, very small patch kit. Don't need anything big. It has exactly what you need. That's the end of what's in my bike bag. The good thing about this bag, it extends even more. Just like your luggage does, gives you what, about 2 extra inches of space, which is more than enough. But when you have it in there and it's all zipped up, it's very, very compact on your bike, which is what I like. It's also waterproof, so if it rains, your stuff in your bag isn't gonna get wet. Long rides, people, what you need. Need some padded shorts. As you can see, this is a padded area. Keeps your nether regions more comfortable than they would without them. I like this brand in particular. It's an Asian brand, so if you wear 2X, you gotta get the shorts in a 3X because they're smaller. If you get your size, you're gonna be disappointed. They're stretchy. Technically, you're supposed to just wear these by themselves. Me, myself, I'm not comfortable showing my suspicious bulge in public, so I put basketball shorts on over my bike shorts all the time. That's just what I do. It has this elastic around the openings of the pants, so they stay exactly where they need to be. They don't move around. That's why I like these. That's why I continue to buy these. They have like 2 or 3 pair of those. Now, the shoes that go with the pedals, these are why they're called clipless. So these shoes actually clip into the pedal and keep you stuck to the bike. I like these because a lot of these bike shoes, they make that clicking sound when you're walking. These have the rubber around it. It feels just like a regular shoe. Actually doesn't look super crazy either. This is your little pedal clip. It has one on the actual pedal that's on the bike. You clip your foot in, you're good to go. It has the rubber sole. This is the same sole that they have on like UGG boots. It's very cushioned. They don't come in regular sizes, so they come in like 48, 49, 50, 51. So you gotta find out what's your corresponding size to the shoe. They work out. This one is the Giro, I think, Rumble. I caught them on sale. I think they were like $30, which is really good because these shoes can run you in the hundreds, $200. They're also very stiff. So all that energy that you're putting in when you're pedaling is going straight to the pedal and it's not being lost with you pushing down. The piece de la resistance, the thing that saves my noggin. Now, if you get hit by a car, you do want to have your head protected. Might you still die? Yes. It's a high probability you might die if you get hit by a car, but you might live, especially if you get your head hit on something. I definitely always wear my helmet. It's a specialized helmet also. It's a little scratched up. It used to have a visor that goes to it. It clipped onto the front for the sun and the elements. I didn't feel like I needed it, so I took the visor off. It's a very simple helmet. It is very cushioned in the inside. Also, you can dial it to the size of your head. By just clipping that, you twist it to get smaller. I will definitely put the name of the helmet in the description when I get it. because I've had this stuff for a minute, so I don't really remember all the names of everything. When I'm riding with my GoPro on my helmet, which normally I am, I very rarely mount it to my handlebars because I feel like you get a better view with looking at what I'm looking at other than what my handlebars are facing. So I normally mount my GoPro using that head mount. It does not move, it stays there for the duration of the ride. I don't have any problems with it. It also allows the air to still flow freely through the vents of the helmet. This is the GoPro that I film on when I bring you guys the videos, like my last video, which was the 5-row bike tour. This is my GoPro Hero, but this is the Hero 2018, the new one, touchscreen one with the changeable batteries. It's waterproof, which is great for biking. Without the case, this is how it looks. It's very, very small. So that, people, is a complete tour of what's on my bike.